trying to find faith as we wrestle with doubt. This is a really important idea. Recently, we surveyed the congregation. Actually, we put this on social media. We invited people who join us on TV, online, in person, to take a survey that we put together about doubt. We had about 1,500 people take the survey, and we asked, how often do you doubt? And do you doubt when it comes to your religious faith or your spiritual life? And what we found is 95% of the people who took the survey said, yes, I do have doubts when it comes to my spiritual life. Some said just occasionally, I have occasional doubts. Some said frequently. And about 5% said, no, I don't doubt at all. And that's terrific if that's you and you don't have any doubts. But for the 95% of us who do, and I count myself in that category, we're going to talk together about wrestling with doubt and finding faith. Today we're going to start by talking about the importance of doubt. You might find this surprising for a pastor to say, but I think it's important that we have doubts. Every single leader of the faith in Scripture, all of the great biblical heroes, they all wrestled with doubts at times. Doubt can be a pathway to a deeper faith. It can also lead us to actually examine our faith carefully and find out there are certain things we shouldn't be believing. Doubt can keep us from being gullible or taken advantage of. Doubt is merely the questioning. It's asking, is what I believe, are my convictions, what I believe, or the people that I believe in, or the things that are important to me, are they really trustworthy? Should I be putting my faith in these things? Doubt is okay, but doubt can also hang us up. Doubt can stop us from being able to move forward when we get paralyzed by it in places where we really should be taking a step forward. So we're going to spend a little time in praise of honest doubt. So when it comes to doubt, and this is important in every part of our lives. So recently, Lavon called me and she said she'd taken her car in to have a tire looked at. It was leaking, and she took the car into the tire shop, and they said, you need all new tires. And I'm like, there's no way you need, she called me. I said, there's no way you need all new tires. I think they're maybe taking advantage of you. You're a woman, and they're thinking that, you're going to, and which, is obviously a very sexist thing for me to say, but I was worried they were trying to take advantage of my wife because I couldn't fathom that she actually needed 4 new tires for this car. It's not that old. And she said, well, here's the price that they've given. What do you want me to do? I looked at the price. I'm like, yeah, no way. And so I said, bring it home. Let me do some research. So when she got it home, I did that, the quarter test to see if she really needed new tires. And the quarter test is you take a quarter, put Washington's head face down into the groove of the tire. And if the tire tread comes above the top of his head, that means you've got at least 4/32 of an inch of tread left. And that's okay. You need to start thinking about, if you're close to that, you start thinking about tires. At 3/32, you need to be seriously thinking about tires. At 2/32, you need to get those tires off and get new tires on. And we were about 3/32. So, the guy was right. We needed to be thinking about getting new tires. And so then I began researching tires. And, I looked for the tires that were needed for this car and they're eco tires and all this. And you know what? The price that he had was the right price. That's what they sell for. I couldn't get a better deal anywhere else. So we ended up putting new tires on the car. You see, I had doubt, and that doubt led me to do research. That research led me to conclude that, what I was being told was trustworthy, and I took action. That's how faith works, is we have questions, we research it, we do our homework, and then eventually you take a step of faith and you actually, take action. Faith is meant to lead you to take action. Doubt is meant to lead you to research and then take action.